time is 11 o'clock on this late Sunday night, November 25th, 2018. It is Sun Nov by the Peter Channel Sun Nov News on this late Sunday night, November 25th, 2018. And before the Peter Channel signs off for the night, a summary of the late night news headlines on this late Sunday night at 11 o'clock. It is 43 degrees in Norton, Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Sun Nov News is San Diego border crossing shut down after migrants try entering the U.S. Tension escalates after Russia seizes Ukraine naval ships. Blizzard of warning nation of Chicago area starting at 6 p.m. and continue until 6 a.m. tomorrow as snowstorm and blizzard conditions to blast Interstate 80 corner of central United States on Monday. This is the latest on the Midwest snowfall via WBBM in Chicago. Carmel Edison is preparing for the snowstorm and is preparing its staff in case power goes out in the Chicago area. 3,000 Cook County homes and businesses without power. More than 800 flights are canceled in the Chicago area. 4.8 inches of snow in General City, Wisconsin. 4 inches in Aurora, Illinois. 3 inches in Bell Lake, Wisconsin. 2.3 inches in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And 2 inches for Pleasant Prairie. And blizzard warning still 6 feet for Will and Cook counties, including the city of Chicago. Well, more than that, latest on the Midwest snowstorm along with our local weather coming up on the weather segment of the Peter Channel Sun Nov News in a couple of minutes from now. Robert Mill, the war would be devastating for the person, a frequent Trump defender said. Father of a man mistaken shooter in the Albert Mall shooting speaks out. Trey got said a boy calling about by taping coming for Republican to see. Northern California campfire finally detained after burning for more than 2 weeks. The another rebel them something's on the post on the closely for speaker. Right to deal as the backing of a EU leaders. What happens now? Magnitude 6.3 earthquake hits Western Iran and hundreds injured. China heaps pressure on Taiwan president after election defeat. France feel arrest stream on violent protesters says Emmanuel Macron. Woman falls out of moving vehicle in Providence. House goes on denies Nissan misconduct claims. Campbell Soup working towards something that would have had 2 third-party nominees to board. General Motors plans to close Canadian assembly plant according to TV report, and Logitech isn't buying Plantronics at all. Kim Jong-un preparatory release pulled out amid criticisms. At least 31 killed after Wiggins, the party boat, capsizes. Local news from the Edinburgh Sun Chronicle. Edinburgh part about course for education funding fix. Proposed bag ban in Edinburgh gets strong support. North Edinburgh Senate Parade brings to life the Wiggins ball. Little Long's Law up to discussion in Edinburgh. Rent and public safety officials have warned for the residents that they take their vehicles off or beware very, very deep puddles. No sale for an Edinburgh car dealer accused of a violation. And Foxborough water plant conditions to be completed soon. Taunton radio host Bob Fullett calls it quits after a 10-year run. Restoration of Mill River nearly complete in Taunton. Taunton nearly dozen local barbers and houses donated on Sunday to provide something they need, every kid needs for the holiday season, a haircut. It was held at the Portuguese American Civic Club. Walden Wiffle Ball turning in after one last Grand Slam. In East End, record 65, Quest Mysteries, everything from classic finish to nostalgic beer tastic. Coming in that's on the name of your display this year for the 8th annual Festival of Trees fundraising event. After weekend of festivities include Stand By the Parachute, the 66th annual Christmas parade with winning holiday season Sunday afternoon. NASA's Mars Insight mission heads for 7 minutes of terror. Large asteroid packing 50 megatrons of force might come crashing down on Earth in 2023. That's not all. Elon Musk denies that their SpaceX's Mars colony will be ticketed out for the witch. Experimental Alzheimer's disease vaccine may be cut dementia cases in half. See deaf infections crop up outside hospitals and nursing homes. DWD spreads on deer and elk farms as Wisconsin control efforts stumble. Grand Rapids, Michigan Medical Center allegedly asks single member to crowdsource money for heart transplant. Peter Chell News Time is 11:04 in Coleraine, Massachusetts. Vehicle fire 2 hours ago at West Osborne Road. Companies off with a motor vehicle crash, which vehicle fire to severely burned victims at Whittingham, Vermont, visually. And now, look at sports at 11:05 on this late Sunday night. Time now for a sports report. Minnesota Vikings out later than the Green Bay Packers, 24-14. And field 9 games with 100 reception yards this season and team record. NFL scores: Green Bay, Baltimore 34, Oakland 17, Buffalo 24, Jacksonville 21, Seattle 30, Carolina 27, Cleveland 35, Cincinnati 20. New England Patriots defeat the New York Jets 27-13 as Tom Brady most passing yards in NFL history, including playoffs. Philadelphia Eagles with the New York Jets 25-22, Tampa Bay 27, San Francisco 9. Los Angeles Chargers 45, Arizona Cardinals 10, Indianapolis Colts 27, Miami Dolphins 24, Denver Broncos 24, Pittsburgh Steelers 17. Looking at some NHL scores, LA Kings 1 and the Edmonton Oilers 1. In the category Flame 6, Arizona Coyotes 1, Tampa Bay Lightning 5, Detroit Red Wings 2, Nashville Predators 5, and the Anaheim Ducks 2. And NBA scores. Orlando Magic 108, Los Angeles Lakers 104, Detroit Pistons 118, Phoenix Suns 107, Atlanta Hawks 124, Charlotte Hornets 123. Philadelphia 76ers 127, Brooklyn Nets 125, Toronto Raptors 125, Miami Heat 115, New York Knicks 103, Memphis Grizzlies 98, Utah Jazz 133, Sacramento Kings 112, and the LA Clippers 97, Portland Trail Blazers 91. Peter Childers, I miss. 11:07 on this late Sunday night, and it's time now for a traffic and transit check. Beep! Let's take a look at the highways and byways on this late Sunday night. Commuter rail, subway, and the ferries, they are all looking good. Look at the highways and byways of New England on this Sunday night. Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts highways are looking good. Interstate 89, southbound side, a little slow after the U.S.-Canadian border. Main turbine and southbound side, a little slower to 295 and about the gust to Maine. And Ottawa 15, northbound side, so in southern Quebec, headed towards Montreal. Peter Childers time. 11:07 on this late Sunday night. Time now for a weather report. Radar shows rain showers in the northeastern Massachusetts from north side at Newburyport down for Ipswich to stretch over the seacoast of New Hampshire and stretching in summer Maine from Kittery up to Portland, Maine. Some snow flurries in White Mountains, New Hampshire, and western portion of Maine, western Runford, Maine, and snow flurries around Middlebury, Vermont, and up in Morristown, Vermont, while raining in north of Middlebury, Vermont. And some snow flurries in the North Elbert and up in the north of Harristown, New York. And snow and rain around the Quebec City and Quebec, and snowing off the central coast of Nova Scotia, and rain way off the central coast of Nova Scotia wall. Looking at the Midwestern snowstorm, snow coming in much of central Michigan and stretching in southern Wisconsin and in the northern portions of Illinois and the northeastern portions of Missouri, while seeing some rain showers in eastern Illinois and rain in much of Indiana and southern Michigan, including the Detroit area and western and southern portions of Ohio, stretching to the western Virginias and central Kentucky and Tennessee, and stretching all the way down to the Carolinas and eastern Georgia. And looking at the Chicago radar, shows snow coming over much of the Chicago city limits. Some sleet around east side and Dalton, and raining heavily around Dalton, around east Chicago, and then around Gary, Illinois. Look at the temperature spread around the region. It is the upper 30s, the low 40s in Southern New England, in the 30s, about much of northern 25-degree wind in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. Okay, we're taking a look at the hazard weather outlook. Stats storm system distributed to Southern New England with the threat of nuisance isolated urban storm stream flooding with a moderate of heavy rain forecast. In addition, strong easterly onshore for potential for strong and damaging winds pockets on the coastal flood in the form of minor inundation and shoreline roadways during high tides. Low risk of accumulating west north with a northwest Massachusetts during high terrain. Most of the risk impacts centered around Monday evening. Okay, looking at the forecast goes like this. Tonight, Petrog after 3 a.m. was mostly clouds but 36 degrees common for Monday. Rain like me after 4 p.m. Petrog for 11 a.m. and then Petrog after noon. Awas Cascades. How about 45 degrees common humidity east wind 6 miles in the afternoon. Chest pressure is 6 new spots less than 7 inches possible. Monday night, rain for 5 a.m. Petrog 1 40 degrees east wind 7 11 miles Cascades 30 miles an hour. Chest pressure is 100% new spots green 1 2 inches possible. Tuesday, chest rain for 8 a.m. Parts full skies about 45 degrees and west about 7 11 miles Cascades. 29 miles an hour chest pressure, 30% dew spots less than 7 inches possible. Tuesday nights will be 30 degrees. Wednesday, slight chance of snow showers between 8 a.m. and noon, and a slight chance of rain showers afternoon. Parts about 39 degrees, chest pressure 20%. Wednesday nights will be 31 for Thursday. Mostly close for 43 about 27 degrees. Friday, Sunday, most clouds about 40 about 26 degrees for Saturday. Parts Sunday, most clouds about 40 about 28 degrees, and for Sunday, chest rain, clouds about 45 degrees. Chest pressure is 40%. Right now, Norton it is overcast and 43, and that's gonna be it for the Peter Channel sign off news on this late Sunday night, November 25th, 2018. I'm Peter, so good to have a good positive to the Dossie top. All more and more. Hope you have a wonderful night.